let's start in the beginning. Way back in March, a buddy of mine named Jackson and I, we went camping for our Easter long weekend. And since we were out in the middle of nowhere, we decided that, hey, let's build a fort. And we had built lots of forts before, lots of awesome forts. But this one was really different because, well, there was really no end to what we could build out here. And with an array of gross-looking tools, we managed to build this. And since the weather was so mild for that area and for that time of year, we just built whatever we could come up with in our heads. And we didn't really have a set plan as to what we were going to build, but it just kind of happened. So by the end of the trip, this is kind of what our fort looked like. It was a two-story fort with a roof, and everything was made from the deadfall that was laying on the ground and a box of nails and a hammer that we had. And we had built another platform just across the clearing, and we just wanted to keep on adding. We actually had original plans for a bridge to link the two together, but then that got scrapped when we ran out of time. And then we thought it was a good idea to bring these guys along during our August vacation. And well, this is kind of what happens when you give us a bug spray can, a lighter, and a lot of glow sticks. Now that actually took a really long time to film. It took us like 14 or 15 tries to film that because each time we would film it, we didn't get very far because we would just fall down on the ground laughing. It was just way too funny at 4 in the morning, and especially when Bradley would come across the camera with his little arm wave thing or whatever. It was just ridiculous, and we couldn't hold it together. And even that take wasn't the best because most of the time we were just laughing. And especially with Olivia and the glow stick tentacle things in the air, she was just jumping around. She didn't know what to do with them, and we thought it was just hilarious. And we had a good time. And thank goodness morning came because it would have been really crazy if it didn't. This is what we did most of the day. Most of us just ended up relaxing, having a good time. Jackson and I, we had the real drive to build it, so that's what we did most of the time. But we just had a good time laughing and singing the entire time. We had built a kitchen in there so that we could set all of our stuff on, but it wasn't nearly as big enough as we needed it to be. And along with that, I was up on this platform trying to build a shower, is what it would turn into eventually. And we were going to also build a loft on the bottom there. And the entire trip was just fantastic because we laughed and sung the entire time. This was on the last day that we were there in August, and we had found a lawnmower actually. Olivia found one, and we didn't have a chance to use it because we just found it just as we were leaving, and so we brought it back and we're like, hey, we're going to use this next time. we did build this loft area, and we can actually fit 3 people up there, surprisingly. And we did. The last night that we were there, 3 of us slept up there. It was great. So yeah, that's our Outback Shack. We worked hard on it, and we're really proud of it. And it's one of the best forts that we've ever built, and it's brought so many memories, and we've just had a great time. The next trip that we're going to take is probably going to be in the Easter time back to this spot. We're going to build a longhouse and some other cool things. So until then, see you next time.